Okay, gaming time. Right, people are close to passing. You're at 111. Getting close to passing Marissa. I don't think there's any swap. Wait, I'm not here. What am I doing? Reset the. I forgot. I can't load the game by clicking load. I have to load by clicking continue because I was in the middle of the mission to Doi. I'm very smart. Would you like to deploy the maidens already? Thank you. There we go. Right, defeat them both in the same turn. Probably not gonna do it. Sounds like not that interesting. Right, I accidentally threw with Squeak. Where's Yugi? Oh, there she is. So Parsley lowers my evasion rate, and she increases their close quarter combat damage dealt. Not in a massive radius, though. Her Danmaku is a lot more threatening. There's a raw stat, though. I would like to just, like, get over here. So maybe I'll just do that. None of you girls can move. What are your ranges? You're 1 to 6. You're 1 to 7. Great, they have 5 billion reach. Let's just work on blowing up Parsley first. Those, one of these, one of these. Ready for the jiggle physics. Haven't gotten this in a hot second. I'll remember that. Bunch of cocky bats. She just said cock. A lot of damage coming through. I already have an alert going on. That's fine. Sound of Envy. It's tempestuous, but not dark. Of course it is. Who said it had to be dark? Jealousy is ultimately born from the power of emotions. Why sink under the waves when you can ride them? But you've stretched the bowstrings of your own heart. The only point is snapping. You tell her. Nice crit. I'd like to not kill her here, of course. I should have moved you prior. Shouldn't I have? It's such a pain in the ass to move with Yugi. Easy alert. Oh no, the jealous person. What if she does something scary? Don't worry, Dai. I'll protect you. What's a jealousy? That feeling when you really want what someone else has. Wow, you really know everything, Dai. Not at all. You're the one who's always reliable, Chirno. For that whole display, there's only one thing I could say. Cut it out before you make me jealous. Love Parsley. Huge level up. We'd love to see it. And just start edging our way forward with more. Ooh. Alright. What is your spirit situation? 87, not bad. You can outrange Yuki right now. I think I'll just hold off with you. Thank you, Star. Very cool. Okay, huge damage. Oh, here's another one. Okay, I want... This never kills. This attack's not strong enough. So, you three fairies are fighting as one? That's right, the three of us are the three fairies of light. We all share the same fate, whether it's hitting someone or taking a hit. And why does it feel like you always have fewer injuries, Star? Who are you to pal around in front of me when I'm over here by my lonesome? I'll tear your bonds apart and make you separate units. I don't know if you're strong enough to do that. Love this animation. God. Oh, peak Parsi dialogue. Okay, I can trigger a break here. Envy, jealousy, such emotions can become the source of misfortune. Well, yeah, what can you do about it? Envy is something that comes from within. Other people can't do a thing to stop it. I can at least be the one on the receiving end. Ooh, nice. Yeah, not only are they ganging up on us, but they're strong too. Surrounding us with superior numbers. You're all laughing at me and thinking you're hot stuff, aren't you? Not really. I'd heard the stories, but seeing in person... Wow, she really is annoying. Well, if she gets upset, she'll be even more annoying. Alice, try to calm her down. What? Why is it my job? You know, I read in the paper recently that you're nailing a doll to a tree. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you want me to persuade her, then... Miss Mizuashi, I do feel bad for intruding on your home without warning. Well, what if this incident is also causing issues in the underworld? We're doing this for your sake as well. For our sake, you say? Ha! How kind you are, being on the surface yet still taking the time to worry about the underworld. If only we could all be so kind. What am I dealing with? Come on, Blondie, you made even more jealous. Excuse me. That's the wrong button. You got Yuka's favor, shouldn't you at least be able to negotiate properly? I don't think Yuka has anything to do with this. Yes, she does! Yo, you homewrecker, you! Wow, talk about insane jealousy. Is that Yokai's jealousy exerting some influence on her? Somehow I doubt it. Heh, that's it. Fight amongst yourselves. That's where the darkness takes root. There's a dark, ugly emotion that lurks within everyone. You just choose not to see it. I can draw it out and let it empower me. There's nothing like jealousy to spur on the heart forever. Shout, that pleasant sound is ringing. That swell of jealousy will become a green-eyed monster that devours the heart. Flee in the face of your inescapable feelings and let yourselves be torn apart. I'm being torn asunder. Yeah, if anyone can take a hit, it's meleeing. Oh, you got some pretty cool moves. It's Kenpo and Qigong? Qigong? These techniques have 4,000 years of history in the motherland. Doesn't matter who or what I'm up against, my mighty techniques will triumph. That's what I like to hear. Show me those techniques of yours. Now I'm excited to see what wins a battle. Power or skill? So much damage. She can't heal, so all this is permanent damage. Yeah, she didn't do the Jiggle Physic attack. I'm sorry, Pazoots. I assume this is just hits in the Danmaku field. Well, given I don't kill her, but I hopefully will. Increases units' attack, defense, and accuracy rates based on her opponent's upgrades and EX levels. curious. Why would you split there? What is wrong with you? That's a lot of damage. Tell me Fury bypasses that. It sure doesn't. Melee, please sing out white Chinese. Huh. That's curious. 0.07 damage. What does this do from a distance? Nothing. Lovely. Well, by my next turn. No, I mean, I can probably get in range. Are you in range of longbow? With a snipe, you're in range of longbow. Who wants to be the bomber, then? It's probably like you. Actually, realistically, it probably wants to be you. Good split direction. Which you don't have to range the hit no matter what. That's fine, though. We'll deal. Before I do anything else, let's scan. I bet you're the type of person who lives entirely in her own head. Yep, being happy isn't a contest. But, well, I am a little jealous of how Lunasa always dotes on Lyrica. Not a serious bone in your body. Must be happy instead of the head of yours. I love Parsi. Parsi's so good. Curvy lasers! Sure, I'll click this button. Easy sense. Plus Valor. Yep, seems kind of good to me. Envy, huh? Sounds like a pain. I leave that kind of stuff for my sisters. Sure, you'd love to. I can read you like a book. You're jealous of your sister's popularity and skill. And that's why it's important to channel those feelings into healthy competitiveness. You tell her. And with Hyper Beam, nice 9,000 damage. I'm gonna wait to shoot with you, though. Why did I click persist? There's nothing right here. Okay, so this deals literally 1% chance to take damage. We never get hit. Huge damage. Love to see that. Oop, turned on my headset. I'll curse you to death. Click all the fun buttons. Can't believe a human would come to the underworld. I see I'll be having my fill of jealousy and then some today. Unfortunately for you, I'm a head maid, hence I have no such feelings. Actually, serving staff are more likely to have pent-up jealousy. I make it a point to air any grievances I have instead. Nice, good damage. Love hitting the second hit as well. Nice casual bullseye plus alert, get a bit of chippage. Not quite in kill range yet. Like the focus just to see if we can't get some damage through. No Yuko dialogue. Surely that's... Well, it's enough to kill if it hits. Hitting here is a problem now, isn't it? You're very similar to the problems with Diasay. Getting you accuracy is the hard part. Yeah, 76 isn't bad. We hit these every time, right? Come on. 76% of the time. That first one doesn't matter. It's the brush that mattered. Nice job. I forgot to to inflict luck. Ooh, got her. Do we go a little overboard? I'm sorry, did we hurt you? You afford to worry about your opponent right after you beat her? That makes me so jealous. He gets jealous of fairies? She's really committed to the bit. That's enough, Parsi. Leave the rest to me. Why, you're saying I just get in your way? No, I just don't want you around, I just don't want you any more beat up than you already are. Hell, I'm the one who dragged you into this mess. Oh, so you realize basic facts. A bit late for that, don't you think? But if you insist, I'll withdraw. Wow, she actually left her nest. You're lucky she didn't stick around. Percy has a truly fearsome power. All that's left is Yugi. Stay sharp, everybody. According to Yukari, the agreement was created in recognition of the Oni leaving the surface. I presume the Oni played a part in helping establish a new order. Bingo! Back then, the underworld was a lawless place, filled with all sorts of bad-tempered folks. I bet our choice to recognize this place as our home helped to bring everyone together more. That's certainly one form of stability. I do love this animation. That's gotta be one of my favorite animations in the game. Good grief, that was half the damage. You don't deal any damage. So we're just gonna go over here. Do not attack the boat. Oh, now you deal damage. Cool. Good XP. Love to see it. So, I don't necessarily... I mean, she doesn't have a map attack, is the good news. I probably shouldn't trigger the spell this turn. I should just get her low. She can only hit up to 6. Okay, alert. Yeah, let's just do this. It's not much damage, but it's a bit. And she's a lot bulkier than Parsley it was. Not on the accuracy front, of course, but... Veil and Onia is... a lot. Pew! And get ready for it again. Pew pew! Yeah, I'll take the damage. Because we have... No, not that. Because we have trust! I think I'd rather move you in a little bit, get you fireball range. You never get hit by a 4% chance. Told you. I could, like, break the Sabbath here, but again, I don't actually want to, like, break her this turn. So I'm fine just getting, like, small bits of chip. Nope. Focus, so we always dodge. Yeah, we always dodge this, right? 77% of the time. It never lucky. You hate to see it. Not the best edging I've ever done. Oh, I really did not want you to move up. That fucks my positioning with some of these side people. Okay, break the Sabbath. You can't get far enough away because her Danmaku is that painful, but that doesn't kill. She's so bulky. This should do a bunch. Yeah, nice. Where do you girls split? Bad positions, but that's to be expected. This won't... Does this kill? No, it didn't. Okay, this should kill. With the brush, even I can defeat yokai. Nice job. I forgot to luck again. I'm very smart. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stay on the offensive. She's not budging an inch. But our blows land. She shouldn't be unbeatable. That's the spirit. Looks like this will be a good brawl. So, what do you think, Yugi? These girls are worth fighting, right? Pretty lively bunch, too. They have fun fights with it. Well, they have fun with fights and parties. Parties? Wow, you're that comfortable around them? We'll be happy to have you on, you know. I'm sure you'd get along with the humans up there these days. Me getting along with humans? Heard that the Oni left the surface because the humans exhausted their goodwill with cowardly tactics. I'm sure something brought us together. You ever happen to visit the surface? Yeah, slow down there. I'm not like Suika. I couldn't care less about the surface. Really? Actually, I'm grateful to the sage for laying out a non-interference pact. Thanks to that, this is Oni paradise. We make our own rules and no one gets in our way. At this point, why should I have anything to do with the humans? So you're like Imami Kasume. Expect nothing from the surface at all. Goes to show how deep a gulf between both sides formed. Looks like there's a black sheep among the Oni who didn't give up on the humans, though. You're not wrong. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the fight. Huh? It's got me pumped up like you wouldn't believe. I want to see what it took Suika. I want to see what it took to get Suika's seal of approval. Would be able to stand up to this torrent of strength beyond understanding. What do we got? Weapon attacks plus 750. That's it? Relatively quite tame. Two to 7, yeah, so now she can hit that far away. Love to see it. I lied. That's not what I meant to click. That does nothing here. It's been quite some time since the Oni abandoned the surface, hasn't it? Oh, you're familiar with what happened? I've heard stories, and promptly let them go in one ear and out the other. I'm sure there's plenty more... Oops. There's plenty more to it than I know. Whammo! Oh, I should look at the animation. If we got a new animation, I can get rid of these things. Gosh, can you let up for a bit? Play your instruments! I clicked off the screen. Oh, that's it? Sure, just get some more. Boom. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Let's go, Merlin. You the go. I can leave them split if I'm doing my shenanigans with that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trust up Saki in here. Should I do that? Because I'm probably gonna do this. Again with the jiggle physics. I can also see how the attack animation looks. If there's any more detail to it after it hits. Boinga! Oh, that's the attack you did? Oh, right, because she can't do that other attack at point-blank range. You don't need to fill up this turn, so you can actually attack here. Owie. You can hold there. Because I want to branch here. Top off all my moops. Easy persists, just get a little bit more damage in. At this point, she's not taking much, but she is taking damage. Did I just get a new... No, I think you've had that. Damn, Shield put in and work. I can't believe we ran into an E right after we were talking about them. What are the odds? Princess, you shouldn't get too close without taking stock of the situation. Actually, you probably shouldn't get involved with these underworld folk at all. After coming this far with the investigation, how dull. I want to try seeing these sealed yokai from closer up. I just hope that curiosity doesn't get you stuck as crow food. Pew, pew, bunk. Nice level up. I thought that applied. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, that's not enough to do. Whoa, why did you split so far? Like, why would you do that? These don't say, like, immovable. But you can't, but, like, it just won't let me move through some of them? They don't specify that they're, like, not movable. Weird. Pew, pew, pew. The itty bitty bits of chippage. This is no damage. Spirit Will, Alert, Fury. I don't think this will kill. Yeah, barely not. You know what that means. So that's a luck, and then that's a gain. This always kills. Get him with the brush! The brush has climbed the ranks. Well, I like what I see. I was expecting pure brute strength from her. She uses some pretty bizarre techniques, huh? Vampires are considered a type Oni, of course. Of course she'd be capable of that much. Come on, you girls are in fine shape. Why don't you show Yugi's power up to the surface? Looks like you really like these surface folks, Suika. You plan to spend the rest of your life up there? Yeah, I did miss you girls. The surface is where I feel the most at home. You probably didn't know this, but humans these days are way more fun. Ah, you haven't given up in relations with humans at all, huh? I mean, isn't that how it was supposed to be in the first place? I want to find out for sure whether there's more places for Oni than just the underworld. So she refuses to let her possibilities be constrained and insists on stepping outside. I mean, it's not like anything's stopping the Oni here from doing the same thing. You're not trapped in, so why choose the boring life of staying indoors? Why, say our lives are boring? Aren't they? The people on the surface are continuing to change. The humans you knew back then aren't the humans of today. Yet still, I love how Kaigi's the one lecturing this. Yet still, without even trying to know them, you're satisfied shutting yourselves up in this cave? That attitude, you'll never discover the charms of the surface that Suika's talking about. You tag team with Suika to lecture me? That's hilarious. You're right. I've never met anyone like you before. You know what? They're my interest peaked. Now I want to talk with you girls. Is that a fact? Well, chatting happens to be right in my wheelhouse. No, I'm in talking with my fist. Take a look at this, the 4 Deus Arcanum. I'll knock on 3 steps. Movement -1. Enemy damage taken from ranged weapons reduced by 70%. That's quirky. I'm not going to bomb this turn. I'm going to wait till next turn when I have everything up and a Break the Sabbath available. Kick their sorry butts. Dude, big damage. Love to see that. What's the range on that? It's only 1 to 3. Not bad, not bad. Don Mike effects is making that deal a lot of damage. Can you, like, guard and do that and be, like, okay? Oh, yeah, you take nothing. Now. Why was support off? Why was the support attack not support attacking there? Yep, that's fine. I was gonna wait till next turn, but I'm already dealing a shit bajillion amounts of damage. Sure, let's fly up, I guess. How much else I want you to do right now? Ooh, that's Mei Ling taking a one-shot worthy damage. Again with the jiggle again. Ooh, actually, I want to see the full animation of this. That's it? Not gonna lie, that's kind of underwhelming. It's gonna end my turn as is. It's an easy alert. Click gain because we can. Okay, who wants to be the bomber? You? Bidoosh. Okay, let's start blowing them away. Let's click before we do anything. Let us... How does this work? Will this apply? I doubt it, but will it? That did apply that. Oh, that's cool. Right, that's why it won't do the support attack right now. Okay, neat, neat, neat. Oops, I didn't click your unique. Well, I'm killing this turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. Unless there's the secret additional phase that the game wasn't telling me about. Otherwise, you're in trouble. No way this kills. This doesn't kill, right? Like, there's no way this kills. She's too bulky. Yeah, I told you. Sure, let's use the Wily code. Gain. Plus luck. That's everything we need to do. And this should just be finished. I mean, I assume Sanai is just picking up the kill here. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a combination attack. I love her hopping on the frog. We do her, and it is what it is. We got more Oni horns, lovely. Nicely done. We did it! We overcame a special move of one of the 4 Devas. You're pretty good. Not that I doubted you, of course. I take it you approved of us then? Since we beat you, that means we're all 4 Devas too, huh? Take a look at her sake dish, everyone. Take a look at her sake dish, everyone. You know the one she's holding? What about it? I'm not handing it over just because you beat me. I was keeping this for a post-workout refreshment. Wait, she's holding that up during the whole fight without spilling any? Oh, that'd let you uphold your pride no matter who you fight. Very tasteful. Gotta hand it to you all. You really made that fight fun. Since we won, could you answer some questions about the incident for us? Of course. Oni never lie. I think you said something about something happening on the surface? Right, we're looking for some vengeful spirits that have been gushing forth from the underworld. Wait, vengeful spirits? Goodness gracious, we can finally get down to the brass tacks. Let's take a moment to gather below and discuss our next move. Nice. What about surface dwellers are still fighting. Can't believe they could keep up with Yugi like that. They're way stronger than I expected. Nothing like the feeling of fighting your heart out. Did the Hashihime head down this way before? Oh, there she is now. Why'd you come here? To see how beat up I was? So you could bask in your own superiority? What? No. Actually, we worried that we might have overdone it. I can spare a few bandages or a little salve if you need it. Stop! I don't need your lip service. I'm sure you just think of me as a pain in the ass. Whoa, this game's saying ass. Whoa, watch the language. Oh. No? Don't worry about her. She really is kind of a pain in the ass. Excuse me, Yugi. Didn't you drag me into that fight? Despite that, as soon as the battle started, you got lost in the fight and just ignored me. Sorry, my bad. That's just how skilled these surface humans were. I'm glad you got the chance to get in a solid fight for once. Yep, can't remember the last time my blood boiled like that. Never thought you surface folk had it in you to fight like that. Hearing that from you makes me feel very accomplished. That was one fun festival. Why don't we do it again sometime? You ever come to the surface? Well, we'll save a seat for you at our parties. Thanks for the invitation, but I really am an underworld Oni at heart. I can't just leave like that. But I do kind of want to know more about the surface now. I guess you're right, little lady. I'm pleased to hear it. I used to be in the same way until recently, locking myself up in my mansion. You stay in a mansion? Yes, I thought I knew all there was to know about the terrestrial realm just by gazing outside. But some charms only become apparent in person. See, saying holding up underground is just like locking yourself indoors. Never thought of it like that. I like it. I'll swing by your place for drinks sometime. You'd be more than welcome to. From what I've seen with you so far, I'm sure you can hold your liquor. Whoa, Princess, you have no idea what hard drinkers Oni are. Careful, Yugi. My gut's telling me this lady's bad news. Don't interrupt, but may we have a word with you, Yugi Hoshiguma? Tell us what you can about the Institute, if you would. Yakuma, huh? Sure, I'll tell you everything I know. In fact, I should apologize. It was my bad not hearing you out first. Doesn't bother me. I'm well aware of the propensities of the Oni. Why you look so Why do you look so cheery and happy just out of nowhere, Parsi? What is this sprite? So, you were talking about vengeful spirits coming up from the underworld? Yeah, they've been bubbling up from geysers along with hot spring water. So, we thought we'd drop by the Palace of Earth Spirits, where they manage all that stuff. Makes sense. I mean, it's their job. Cut to the chase. Do you have any idea what might be causing this? Like, has anything strange happened at the Palace of Earth Spirits? Nothing comes to mind. They're pretty quiet over there. Their master Satori never even sets foot outside. I got nothing either. Pretty much all I've heard from Yuki visits was something about some dispute with the younger one. The younger one? Would that be Satori's younger sister, Koishi Komeiji? Oh yeah, that. That's none of your girl's business. I'd like to hear it regardless. The Komeiji sisters are of personal interest to me. Why not tell them? Not like Satori was hiding it. She said it outright, didn't she? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. This might end up having something to do with the surface, too. Koishi used to have the same mind-reading power as Satori. But I hear she sealed her own power away at some point. Wait, really? She sealed her own power? Yeah, in exchange she got the power of the unconscious. When she uses that, other people lose track of her and she goes wherever she wants with no one noticing. Flip side is that sometimes she doesn't know what she's doing either. So that's what Koishi's been dealing with. You mentioned it, she was popping in and out all over the place back when we met. Maybe she wasn't in conscious control of herself when she came to the surface. Wait, she actually went up as far as the surface? It's something I've been aware of. I won't be raising it as an issue. Maybe that's why the residents of the palace have been behaving so oddly. A little while ago, they used to get along so well, I was jealous. I haven't seen the sisters together recently. Thank you. This is the most enlightening conversation. Sure thing. Let us know if something happens. Gotta get a move on. More spirits might be coming out as we speak. You're right. If only there was a shortcut we could take. If you're in a hurry, you can take the back streets straight past the bridge. They're a bit cramped, but it should take you straight to the Palace of Earth Spirits without running into any yokai. Understood. Thanks for the cooperation. Okay, everybody, get ready to embark. This will be edited out too. See you on the surface, Yugi. Hold up a sec, Suika. What's up? You know, all those service people are pretty decent. You never write, so I'm glad to know you're living it up. Whoa, where'd this come from? Never knew you were the warrior type. Well, you've always had a thing for humans. I was afraid you'd get betrayed again or something. Don't take your bonds with those people for granted. Yeah, I won't. It'd be great if we could just stay like this. But you're coming to the surface next time, right? Well, I'll welcome you, you know, not just Kaguya. You betcha. I already promised, didn't I? Hey, Suika, stop dawdling and get moving. I'm coming, jeez. Here she goes. Seeing an old friend really is a great feeling. Yeah, it seemed like she was doing just fine. Still, this whole mess with the spirits, it's sloppy of me not to know something happening down here. I can only hope they're capable of resolving this themselves. Wait, don't tell me you're worried about some incident on the surface. Oh yeah? Obviously, you expect the surface dwellers to uphold their end of the agreement. Different story when we can't clean up our own messes. Jeez, do you have to declare that so boldly? Way to make me jealous. I agree. I don't want to owe these surface dwellers anything. Think so too, huh? Maybe we should pay the Palace of Earth Spirits a visit of our own. How about letting us in on that? I know you two. I wonder if those four are gonna join me at some point. Woo! Crazy. 147, the goat. Luna didn't get any kills there. That mission, tragic. Aki's up to 20! She's climbing. She's climbing, baby. I have a lot more us now, though. Hold up. Shit, who was I using before? Alright, I had like Lily White, Wriggle, Moth to the Flame. That's a pair name. There's so many just random fucking pair names. I think Aki and Moku's my favorite, but like I just kind of like throw people blonde hair. Like, look what I mean. What is this pair? Alice and Ellie? I just kind of like keep throwing Gap Diver. Human and Yokai Orrery. Waterproof camera. Ken Yakumo. what a dude, what are these pair names? They're so good. Notori and Aya don't have a pair? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Okay, who am I? Who now? Okay, I should stop messing around with pairs and figure out who I'm putting on the party. If I do a 3.5, I can only do 2 units. Is the problem? I want to do Remy, Wriggle, Rumia, and Lily White. That's probably not, but I can't do all of that. I'm actually curious about something. What was this again? Affects all activation-based skills except counter. Grab it just to see how it actually works. Shed Yakumo. Freaking blood hair. I can do Lily, Wriggle, and a 2.5. I can do the Lily Wriggle combo. Wriggle needs some XP. And this gives me enough room for a 2.5. But it has to be like a solo 2.5 because I don't have any spare pair-ups unless I put Aku by herself and then pair someone else up with Sanai. Just grab Roomba. I kind of leave her by herself. And put Sanai with like Roomba for now. Yeah, let's do that. And then Aku can just vibe over there. I did want to go... ooh, I have multiple equipment slots to throw people with. Aku. I want to take that off. Give her accuracy. But I also want her getting a bunch of PP still, so she can fill out her slots. Let's give her the accuracy. And someone else can get PP. PP! Oh, Wiggle, you can take some PP. Why not? Sure, take an Oni-Horn, and... some movement. Sure. You can take a nail. Some movement. Some SP recovery, sure. You can take a nail, second nail, and some movement. It's probably fine for now. Start juicing her up. You have so much juice. Throw those together. What do I give you? Bunch of SP? I don't hate that. Upgrade your belief. Off on you. I guess I could give you belief. And then I give you belief. When in doubt, give people belief, question mark? They light the go. I don't know what to give you. Maybe wait for that. Okay, let's take what we got. Go to the next map. I don't know if I'll finish this one. We'll see how long it takes, but we'll go through it. Is this a flashback? Looks like they're all done cooking. Didn't make too many. I've never made this many before, so it's hard to tell. I haven't tried giving sweets to Orin or Oku before. Maybe they'd like them? Well, they've taken on human form, so I'm sure they can eat the same foods as us. Sis, are the cookies ready? Yep, they just came out of the oven. What kind do you think they are? I don't know. Just kidding, they're rose cookies. You're worried that you made too many. Got in one. Guess there's no point in the two of us playing guessing games with each other, huh? I'll try that with Orin and Oku instead. Is this game gonna try to build up this drama? Oh, what are you two doing in the corner like that? I keep telling them to come eat with us, but they never listen. Come on, we're pets! It's just not right for the two of us to be eating at the same table as you two. We can possibly eat something that nice. Don't worry yourselves over that. Think of it as a celebratory gift for being able to speak now. More to the point, we're basically family now. Family. Not that we're always chatting in our heads back... Not that we weren't always chatting in our heads back before you took those forms anyway. Well, time to dig in. These are great. A little burnt, though. Back with your mouth, please. Orin and Oku are here. Okay. I'm missing something between you two. It's nothing. Here, help yourselves. Really? Okay, then. So nice to have us all here sitting around the table like this. Why does that stick out to you? I was just thinking that we never had moments like this, like these back. Dude, imagine how brutal it must be to read someone else's your mind and they can read yours. Moving down here really was the right decision. Yeah, your feelings are a whole lot gentler than they used to be. What about you? Something you don't like about life in the underworld? Me? Yes, you. It's already been quite a while since we started living here, but still. Don't worry, there's nothing like that. You really like it down here after all. True, because as long as we're down here, we'll never have to hear voices like those again. Yeah. Finally getting used to life here. As long as the underworld is for no one but the spies, I'm sure there's a place for us here. There'll be a shelter for our hearts. As long as we're here, we can live together with our pets. Here in the Palace of Earth Spirits forever. Uh-oh. Oops, lost my focus there. I was in the middle of work. Sorry, did I forget it was tea time? Orin and Oku haven't been showing up lately, so completely slipped my mind. What, Yokai for the Surface are coming here through the back tunnels? You sure you're not mistaken? They've gotten this deep? Understood. I'll go see for myself then. Here's from the surface. What could be going on here? Uh-oh, Binky. Wait, the surface folks are coming here? But I placed some vengeful spirits to lure them to the ruins of blazing hell. All they have to do is go through the front. Well, there goes my whole plan for getting the humans to fix it for me without this Satori catching on. Gotta steer them towards blazing hell, whatever it takes. Orin tried her best. Orin's the goat. Still not picking up any yokai readings. There are no reports from our scouts either. It seems to be quiet around here. Ever since we left the entrance of the old capital, we haven't seen a single yokai. It's like it's true nobody takes this route. If this keeps up, we'll be at the Palace of Earth Spirits in no time. That said, the investigation itself may not go so smoothly. You've already met these people, right, Marissa? What exactly happened back then? Well, they took me prisoner, roughed me up pretty bad too. Or for Koishi, Alice, and the rest, I might not have made it back to the surface. Koishi? What'd she do? She's the one who let Marissa out of her cell. Though perhaps it was more on a whim than out of any sense of benevolence. Ever since we first met, I felt like it's been possible to pin her down. Whoa, why are you trying to pin Koishi down, Nitori? Whoa! Though now I can sort of get where that weird feeling came from. I mean, after hearing what Yugi said. You're right. I never even imagined that she wasn't aware of her own actions. Maybe it's not our place to interfere, but should Satori really be leaving Koishi onto her own devices? She might be related to the incident by accident somehow. Doubtful. I've been keeping an eye on her movements. Oh yeah, didn't you say something about how you were interested in these sisters, even before we came down here? How do you even know them? Aren't they underworlders? They're old acquaintances, from before they moved to the underworld. Though it might be a bit difficult to explain succinctly. Wouldn't this be a good time to fill us in? We'll be meeting them soon enough, so I'd like to hear what kind of people they are. Very well. Komeiji sisters are the rulers of the Palace of Earth Spirits, from which they manage the remaining vengeful spirits of Old Hell. And I was the one who gave them that job. You did? The two of them were yokai who used to live on the surface. But when the need arose to manage the spirits of Old Hell, I entrusted them with the task. Take it they voluntarily accepted then? Moving to the underworld was quite an attractive proposal to the Komeiji sisters. At the time, they were quite disliked, even on the surface. But the power to read minds turned out to be perfect for controlling vengeful spirits who don't speak verbally. So in exchange for offering them a safe haven, I had them seal away the dangerous spirits. I see. They were just the right women for the job then. People hated them because they could read minds? I feel kind of bad for them. They didn't do anything wrong. I really don't think I could ever be comfortable knowing my thoughts could be overheard, though. Well, yeah, that's why they ended up without a place to belong in the surface. Not that they could help it. That's just what it means to be a Satori. No easy solution, huh? Well, it was a long story, but that's my relation to the Komeiji sisters. That was not that long of a story. What are you talking about, Yukari? That was like a minute. Staying at the Palace of Earth Spirits was part of our proposal, which is why I've been concerned about them. I understand your position, but I have a hard time believing they'd set off at an incident. I'm leaning more towards some sort of trouble being afoot. Wouldn't it be disappointing if it came all this way here and it just an accident? Wouldn't it be disappointing if we came all the way down here and it just an accident? Blonde, you gotta, use your, words properly. Either way, going to the Palace of Earth Spirits should help us learn something useful. Let's get ready to head out. We should be arriving shortly. Uh-oh, Mickey. Oh, is Satori gonna have some, perfect evasion bullshit? Always concerned with Satori fights. We've arrived. This is the Palace of Earth Spirits. We just got in? Bringing our ship along might have been a bit overboard. Let's have to keep the anchor up so we can run fast if we have to. Came right through the front door, but there has been a single guard. It's almost too quiet. What a lonely place. That's just how it is here in the palace. Almost no one lives here, and no one visits. Can't believe a flying ship from the surface actually came this far in. There she is, Satori Komeiji. The boss is meeting us at the front door. I thought she had minions. You're right, actually. I don't see Orin or Roku. Satori Komeiji, I've come to speak with you. Can't say I expected you to step off that ship, Yukari Yakumo. We came here without going through the proper channels for a good reason. Do you allow me to explain? Yes, I see. Some vengeful spirits are leaking out through a geyser on the surface. You suspected the underworld, so you came here, where we manage the spirits, to ask about it. And you brought such a large force because you wanted to be prepared for the possibility of hostility. How shrewd of you. Wow, Miss Yukari hasn't said anything yet. Because we're worried about hostility? How about all the hostility we've seen so far? Every character trying to fight us up till now? Excuse you? I heard she was a mind reader, but goodness, so this is what it's like. That saved us some time. Let's get right to the point. Vengeful spirits gushing up on the surface of your group's doing, right? Hardly. We'd have no reason to do something like that. And so, it's possible that there's been some kind of accident. One of your servants, a yokai called Orin, can speak to spirits, correct? We'd like to borrow her. Have I seen that Yukari Satori Dojin? I do not know what you're referring to. You mean to have her assist in the investigation? Unfortunately, she's busy with work and indisposed. Incidentally, while you're suspicious of her, she isn't the sort of girl to get up to mischief in secret. I hate to break it to you, Satori, but she's literally the one who put the spirits on these. Now, no one's seriously suspecting anyone. Why don't we all just sit down with some tea and... Your mouth says one thing, but your real goal is to push your way inside. Well, she's on to me. Like, bluffing won't work on her. Not that we could just give up either. It appears you have no intention of backing down, but I can't remain silent either. Everyone, fight them. Okay, showed up and she's playing the fight. The Palanquin chip can't move from here, so you'll be on your own for this. Everyone deploy. Defeat Satori, Palanquin chip defeated. Activate Satori's first spell card within 5 turns. Okay. That's a long distance to cover. Only one bomb. These guys have the maps. Okay, hold on. Yuyuko, what is your movement? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. You get from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Let's do 5 way, so you gotta be like here. Wait, you can move 6, right? Let me double check, just make sure that was 6. Yeah, 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so you can make it dip. Cool. Awkward positioning because the Bakas can't get in line. Same with the prisms. Oh, don't just send it. Since she can read minds, I was kind of hoping we could come to an understanding without words. I guess just because she can tell what we really want from her doesn't mean she's going to listen to our excuses. Still, it seems like Satori really doesn't know anything about all this. Mastermind would actually be prepared to fight us, and this sure ain't that. She's the only lead we've got. I'd prefer if you didn't interfere with our quiet lives. I'll send you home before Orin or Oku. Yeah, you're gonna beat all of us. Yup. Yup. Damn, I can't believe she's gonna beat all of us, guys. That's all unit and weapon train ranks to A. Ooh, that's a nice item. 2 spells, one's a map. The last one's a map. Love to see it. You know, MX cast alert at the beginning of turn. Additionally, increase accuracy invasion based on skill level. Ignore distance. Okay. Attune, alert, focus, trust, triumph. Ooh, a trust user. Nice accuracy and evasion. Great. It's gonna be hard to hit her with non-bullseye units. 1 to 7, laser. Okay. I'd like doing 6 times damage just to quickly boop. That's pretty cool. Why do you have so much P? Right, you have the concert tickets. You never get hit by a 2%. Nice, we can non-directional laser. And then approach. Oops, so much for me approaching. Which is that? That requires 110. Do you have snipe? No. Fun having you sit in the front line because Meiling's got like a bunch of supports. Does this kill? I hope it does. Gotta get Aki as many kills as she can here because she can't. She's likely not going to be able to attack Satori at all. These birds are quite bulky. I clicked Sense because actually I should switch to Hina and have Hina at the front for these normal purposes. What is your post move? 1 to 4. 5, okay. Right, you can't do anything. The boat's just sitting there. Take down this bird. A lot of XP for Chirno, love to see it. You hit 82%. See, told you. Wasn't acted, right? The boat. Well, the boat can't do anything. The surface folks already got into a fight with Miss Satori? Well, so far no one said I'm the culprit or revealed anything about Oku. Gotta get them heading towards the ruins of Blazing Hell before things get complicated. How exactly am I gonna do that? Dodged it. Tee-hee! You get him. Wriggle's blocking this. Worst comes to worst. Unlucky. Let's just click it raw. Wriggle, you've disappointed me. I didn't have to alert. Oops. Yeah, she hit the second one at least. That's a lot of damage. Too bad Rumia blocks it and takes like nothing. Actually, let's just click alert. Is a lot of Danmaku. Rumia can block this one. Fortunately, that rally does drain a lot. Getting up there is not easy. 49,000, damn. So this is within, what, 5 turns? Yeah. Start blowing them away. Nice. Picking a lot of kills. More importantly, Moon is up to 113. Love to see it. What damage is that doing? Yep, that's a kill. Yeah, hit the astronomical tubing follow-up in case it doesn't kill. It did. Beautiful. Does this kill? I can click alert just to be safe. Yep, nice. Prism River hard carries like usual. Nothing new here. This might kill. It's 100% kills. What am I saying? No, it didn't. Never mind. He lives on 75 HP. I'm fine with that because this means we can get Wriggle a kill. One of these attacks hit, right? Thank you, Lily. Oh, that just killed. Nice. Don't forget to switch you over. You're in range of her? Yes, okay. Okay, Akiu's movement without... Sanai on the front line is very limited. Maybe I should be whipping all my bullseyes against these birds. It's probably worth it because they're all attacking Sanai. By all of them, I mean some of them. Ooh, nice dodge, Hina. You're the GOAT. The range is 6, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Shoot this one. Pew pew. The blockers are so good. We could do a little shenanigans here where we the Undine to pick up the kill here. And get you moving. Yep, same thing as before. Nice. Can we wriggle kick you to death? No, we could probably just Firefly Phenomenon. I don't trust the damage output. Let's just wriggle kick. Nice. Who's getting this kill? won't kill. Yeah, not quite. You just gotta be ready, because I can only execute one of them. None of you guys have movement, no. Pick up the kill here, though. Nice, double levels, extend there. Okay, what's this Danmaku? Final evasion reduces my final evasion by 40%. Okay. Son of a bitch. Oh, you can't move that far. Wait. Oh, I don't have Remy. Oh, Remy's the one who has the nullifying thing. Son of a bitch. Problem is, how do you like approach here, right? There's so much Danmaku. Stealth doesn't really do the work. But how do you get close here? I guess we gotta try to kill this top dude somehow. We can both have Excel. Fortunately, let's put Wriggle. Wriggle doesn't need alert, though. Okay, something... Did she get a new Spirit of Curiosity? No. Okay, you're basically out of the fight. You don't have an Excel. You have an Excel. We'll apply the insta-kill in the second. Oh, I could have just done that from the beginning. I'm very smart. Ooh. Oh, so that final evasion bypasses alert. Oh, that's quirky, isn't it? No Excel here. You hate to see it. So, a petite girl like her is the ruler of the palace, huh? I thought all the underworld big shots would be all big and buff and stuff. Now let your guards down. What makes her terrifying isn't her brute strength. I'm guessing that eye in her chest is the key to her power. Ah, you've noticed. Yes, this third eye lays bare your hearts. It's a dangerous power, one that frightens even the underworld, you okay? So, even the people everyone hates you? In terms of being a pain, you're a cut above the rest. You'll learn to fear it too, soon enough. I shall show you the power that my third eye holds. Owie. Ah, but you can't stop persist! I'm probably not triggering the spell because I just don't have the right lineup for it. What's your 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Beep, 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 beep. Target acquired. Ooh, I can hit her from here. Not really, but I can hit her from here. If you really squint hard enough. She's only a base of up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go here. Let's go here. Why would you split that? I hate you. Yeah, because you can't get close enough and you're the important one. Where's your split? Your split nice. Oh. Oh, that's a little rough. Gotta bait out the alert. Wait, I already did bait out the alert, so I could just bullseye that. Right, there's no point in doing that. You can hit the ghostly wheel from here, and that's what matters. Surprised there's no dialogue. I feel like the UFC always have dialogue. Okay, let's just scoot you girls a little bit forward. Rip the beer. Two, 3, 6, 7. Rumi's bulking it, fine. But I don't really have accuracy here. The Moonlight Ray is not the good attack either. There's not much to do here. worry, Aku. Ooh, that's not the thing I meant to click. Get that scam. Someone has to break the alert. So you can break the alert. Wait, the best way to do this is to do this. I only have 2 bullseyes with you. Sucks. Surprised you can actually hit. You can't get in the right position. Such a staking bind. Persist. Her final attack is the map one, right? Yeah. Bonk, bonk. Where's Roomba? There's Roomba. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Move you up to 8. Sure, let's click game, because you're not. It's not like she's gonna be clicking anything else this fight. I do love Patchy. I should have switched you to Kaguya. Might just kill. Let's see. If she can land the 51, it should kill. Or knock into the next phase, I should say, is the better way to put it. Nice, it did. Beautiful. So, that's it then. Yeah, didn't think it'd be that so easy. She said she could read our minds, but all she did was shine us with a strange light. Perhaps you should have called for the rest of your servants. Though if they haven't come running on their own by now, maybe they're not that loyal to you. Well, it's true, I haven't seen either Orin or Oku recently. That's none of your concern. More to the point, do you really think I'm losing? Yeah. Or to examine the furthest reaches of your minds. Why don't I help you remember, nice and slowly? Oh, she spent that time peeking into our mind. Her life of earlier must have had some unusual wavelength. It must have been some kind of hypnotism. Your realization came a bit too late, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's late. Oh, she's gonna beat us now. Better show me the Danmaku etched into your hearts. I'm gonna conjure up memories of your worst fears. No, not the water units! How am I going to recover? And she hits up to 8. Damn it, I should have kept you at 9. I should have thought. I shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. That's all it does, though, is force water, so it's not nearly as bad. Oops. I was not expecting dialogue with the Kappa that she pulls out of nowhere. Indeed it is, my bad. She has no... Ooh, nice level up. She has no recovery, right? Yeah, no passive recovery. And the Cap are blocking for her. Right, of course they are. What if you picks up the kill there? Surprise attack. Reduce the cost of assault to 50. She just got that, or did she already have that? Solid. Grants effect of Excel, Bullseye, and Valor. Huh. Neat, I guess? They're fucking blocking for each other. I hate you. Let's keep you real quick. Bonk! It's not about killing this turn, it's about getting chip edge. I wonder if this is going to be a Flan situation, though, where she resummons, because that would be quirky. Sure, click the button. Actually, I came up with a plan when I heard about your power. If you can read all our movements, we just have to think about something else. How so? Like, what I'm gonna eat tomorrow, or when am I gonna be the strongest devil? That's just getting yourself distracted. Huge damage coming through. Wriggle's got it. Eat the alert. Okay, it doesn't look like she's resummoning them. I don't have to kill her this turn. I gotta kill her next turn, though. And do they have just... Oh, they have 2. So one in the back is done blocking. Actually, these would have been good enemies to save her unique for. Wait till everyone else has acted first. For that stupid pesky guard. I should be indeaning them. Your water's not great, girl. I mean, still click the buttons. Nice. Let's go Ack. Should heal up prior to it, but not that big a deal. This is good because it gets the thing off. Your mind shows that you've seen many incidents. You have happy and sad memories associated with all that you witnessed. Yeah? I haven't fighted with Raymond and the others from the beginning. So? Motions alone aren't suited for molding into Danmaku. But a fairy's sensitivity certainly makes reading these memories more enjoyable. You're treating this as entertainment? Right, you have what? You're strong in the water. Surely this kills, right? Yep. Wrath. And a large point card. One turn, multiplies final damage by 1.2, does not disable crits, but cannot be used with spirits like Valor. Okay, so she has her own small damage multiplier. Neat. Bullseye, persist. Okay, how should I fight someone who can read my movements? By clicking Bullseye. You're very straightforward. You have no fear of me reading your heart at all. Well, you're gonna read it anyway. Why would I worry about it? Not like I could stop you. I see. You do want time for a nap, not to mention snacks and a separate break time. Hey, cut that out. All you need to do is put you mentally off balance once, then it's all over. Yup, it's all over. Man, she's gonna do so much damage to me. I'm not gonna be able to handle her. Munch. I've searched you for trauma, but you don't seem to have any. Seems you've spent your life without a single hardship. You might be right. I certainly can't think of one off the top of my head. But maybe I've just been living life absent-mindedly. Can't stand that you absent-mindedly strolled into the underworld. Wouldn't a carefree life, knowing nothing of hardship, be a wonderful thing? Lately, I've been thinking that might be its own form of hardship. Boom, nice damage. Ghost Spot. When an enemy is defeated, unit's pair recovers 10 SP. You must be the lead for the skill to take effect. Solid? Not bad. Although I like the Death Butterfly, personally. Do the thing where we split. Might as well click focus. Can't find any trauma within you. There's nothing to be found on the surface. Duh, we're poltergeists. All noise, all the time. You do seem to have something nagging at you deep down, though. Really? I wonder what that is. If it's a dark emotion, we'll blow it away. All we care about is performing. Your minds are noisy. I don't think I'll be able to read any deeper. Satori's greatest enemy. Owie. 69% of the time, we hit every time. Oh, we hit every time. Okay, we don't actually want to kill here, though, is the other thing. I think it matters. No, in a situation like this, it's actually better to split when I do that. So you just can't chill there. Does this kill? Surely this doesn't kill, right? Nice. AK, perfect. I don't believe this kills either. No, I shouldn't have done that, because I do think it could kill. You're a strange human. You've kept your memories through quite a few reincarnations. You're looking into my mind? You lack combat strength. Oh, what do you mean? There's no particular need for me to dig up any mental scars from you. But living that way while in a human body must be a hardship in its own right. True, I've experienced more sorrowful partings than I'd like, but I've also experienced just as many wonderful encounters. That's why, as long as I'm alive, I'd like to increase that number however I can, if only a little. Hard for me to sympathize with the trespasser, but I respect your mentality. Okay, this eats the alert. So who's gonna pick up the first strike? Probably just like you. Get a cheer from Kaguya. Let's get a bless from Kosuzu. Click sense, just be safe. The bitter memories you carry are of a summer night, a night with a dangerous moon. The one from before? The ghost magician yokai with an umbrella crushed the companions you summoned one by one. What are you talking about? Mima was the... Mima's the ghost magician, what am I talking about? Yeah, Mima was the bug slayer. No, stop! I don't want to hear anymore. At least your mental image of those two. I suppose I should count myself lucky they weren't here today. Yeah, you'd be unable to handle Mima. Whew. Holy XP. Oh, made it through. Yeah, it's over. Wow, this is what my Damaku looked like to everyone else. She even managed to convey how desperate you were back then. You're holding up well under trauma. If you want to run, now's the time. Yup, I'm really low on HP. I might have to run. You won't find any of the machinations or evil plotting you suspect in this place. Yup, not at all. Maybe so, but we've heard that things have been strange at the palace recently. Does anything come to mind? Any kind of trouble? What do you mean, things have been strange? Heard about Koishi, about how things have changed ever since she sealed her power. I see. The Hoshiguma told you. I'll figure out a deal with that myself. It has nothing to do with you people. I'm afraid you're mistaken about that. If there's an abnormality in the Palace of Earth Spirits, then I need to know about it. Yukari Yakumo. I was the one who proposed that you two sisters move to the underworld. If a problem arises, I need to hear about it in detail. You seem to mean those words, but we desire nothing of the sort. There's nothing in their Palace of Earth Spirits worthy of others' pity. Someone who can't read minds could never understand us. Would you mind leaving us alone, never bothering us again? So, cutting off all relations is your solution as the representative of the Palace of Earth Spirits? Yes, it is. If you refuse to understand that, they'll simply have to drive you out by force. She's planning to attack again. This vivid, unforgettable trauma, face it once more. And there will be 9. Lovely. This tech was not like that. That was not the scariest thing in the world. At least of most things that we dealt with. Firefly, she's here. Why are you not flying? Why are none of you flying? Excuse me? Oh, because the water. Everyone's grounded because the water made them... Okay, hold on. Let's make sure everyone's flying again real quick. At least everyone that needs to. You want to be on the ground still. Why do you only have one item, Mailing? Oh, because you ate the other one. Right. Okay, so order. We want to do this in a specific order. Why can you not hit? No targets to tort. Oh, it's so fucking cringe, bro. I guess I should have known to put Luna on the left side there. I guess I should have moved Aaron back a spot. Whoopsie woo me. So where is my positioning need to be? Because you can get there. So you're fine. Luna is unfortunately unable to do anything then. You two are fine. If I do something like this... What... What if I did it from here, and then it would hit Luna? Probably the best. Okay, then there's an order to this. So the first things first is we attack with Chirno. Get the Ice Beam to lower her evasion. I'm pretending like this is the beginning of the game again. Where we're stacking Rumia and... No, do not do Midnight Bird. I want you to do Nightbird. Bullseye. He doesn't have anything to Fury, so there's no point in doing that. Focus. The gain. Pocket click alert. Your trauma is extremely easy to see. It is? Fear that the gods you believe in will disappear. Anxiety over giving up your entire old life as the price for keeping that from happening. And you still hold similar sentiments deep down to this day. Well, living here is the only option we have. I can sympathize with such thoughts. nothing like living in darkness. Yes, get on top of the frog. Frog stacking. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Got the accuracy down, which is huge. And she's just doing the cap attack again. Then we break the Sabbath. There, we can reach from here. Oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. Right, you have that. I don't know exactly what that does. Sense 1, Sense 2. Is there a cheerer I can pull out of somewhere? Yeah, Kaguya. Boop, boop. Does she have enough red bars below her? Okay, sweet. Bullseye with you. Bullseye with you. Wrath with you. The second hit's probably not going to hit, but, you know, go for it if you can. I don't really care about taking the damage. Doesn't matter. You act sophisticated, but you're hiding some dark memories. Closing yourself in your own world, or having others keep you at a distance. That's all in the past. There's nothing about me that needs mending anymore. However, the fact is no one can enter your world remains true. Yes, but the people around me are an odd bunch themselves. You'll realize it yourself soon enough, who the one who really hates your powers. Oh, damn, Sakia hit deep. You're done. Unfortunately, oh, that was 9k! And the second one hit a 20%. Okay. Sakia, you're the fucking GOAT. Okay, who's picking up the kill? That did so much damage. We just give it to the Bakas. Give it to you. 106 on Merlin. 13 there. Yo, this thing going off right now. I could go for the brush, try to see if we could get the brush kill. But we'll get that with you. We'll get your kills up later. 4 kills this round, not bad. You could use the XP slightly more. Sense. Luck. Gain. Kaboom! That's a lot of XP. Never forget, Lyrica. Never forget. Ensemble Leader 3. Well, you're the one who I've been using... Oh, no, I have been having Ensemble Leader on you. That's... Oh, Ensemble Leader is actually probably one of the biggest reasons why, when combined, you're so good. Yeah, we got the Rainbow Fragments. I was not expecting you to break through that. If I've seen a move once, that counts as having done my research on it. Don't expect that to work on me. Okay, how long is this cutscene gonna last before I can go make dinner? Are you ready to give up and cooperate with our instant investigation now? We'll be investigating inside regardless of your answer, of course. Hold on, someone said you could pass. Look, you've taken kind of a beating. You should probably take a breather. I'm sure it's hard to keep reading all our minds at once. Don't push yourself. Why? Some girls in weird clothes showed up. Are those the fairies who live nearby? They don't normally come here. The zombie fairies. Come to capture me? What are you? Oh, where are you taking me? What was that? They grabbed Satori and ran. You don't suppose they came to rescue her since she was immobile, do you? How would she be resisting then? Huh? Now there's a cat. Is it a black and echo? No, there's presences. Ta-da! Wait, that's a human? Can we fight her on the surface? I will say, the greatest Orin theme to ever exist was the Aya Eternity one, but this one's pretty good. Right, that's Orin. Why'd she show up now all of a sudden, all of times? Wow, you ladies are strong. I think I'm falling in love. The way you're going toe-to-toe with Miss Satori wasn't really my place to barge in. You just watch while your master's in trouble. No matter, we have some questions for you. We've come to investigate the spirits appearing on the surface. Satori didn't seem to know anything, but what about you, Orin? Well, you caught me. I did it. Wait, what? What do you mean you did it? Well, living down here is, you know how it is. You need a little excitement once in a while. I sent some spirits up from the ruins of Blazing Hell, which you'll find just up ahead. It was just a little prank. So you were simply being mischievous with no greater goal. And you didn't stop to consider the chaos that would cause on the surface? Of course I did. That was half the point. Kill some time to tick off the surface. 2 birds with 1 stone. Anyway, if you want to stop them, you better head to the Blazing Hell. It's just a short trip if you take the front door. So on top of calling yourself the mastermind, you're even giving us directions. Come on. You're obviously lying. We'll catch you and make you spill the beans. Ooh, so much for that idea. I was really hoping they'd get going while Miss Satori was still gone. Might as well see if they really got the power to stop Oku, though. What? Why would... Uh-oh, Boat, you might be in trouble. HP regen large. Hate to see that. Why? The mission was supposed to be over. Winchin. Why do you hate me so, game? Goodness, I still had actions to take. This probably won't kill. No, this will 100% kill. What am I saying? Nope, because she missed. I actually didn't mean to end my turn right there, but we did. This is actually perfect. Gives me more opportunities to farm kills with Aku. I mean, see if we can hit. Went to leave the Vengeful Spirits issue as an unsolved mystery, but now my hand's been forced. I don't care what punishment I get, as long as the humans go to the Blazing Hell. Come at me, ladies, I'll be your opponent. Okay, I don't think I'm finishing this fight. Bonk. Great job, Aku. Bunk. This is what I meant by farming kills like you. thought there was something suspicious about this, but I suppose she was telling the truth about being the culprit. And the reason was just to harass us? Is that really the only reason, though? When we met before, she didn't seem like the sort of person who would do that. We'll see if she's got some ulterior motive once we fought. Here, it's coming from the outside. Oh, here comes Yugi and the others. Whoops, the ones outside got in too. Wait, I'm picking up something else. Whatever it is, it's far stronger than the spirits. No, wait, if they come now, then... Hold your horses, fellas. This theme every time. We can see that fighting at the palace. Looks like they're up against Ora and some spirits, though. I don't see Satori or Oku around. It isn't that... Yo, Circus Dwellers! Looks like you made it here in one piece. Can't we get much higher? It's Yugi! And Yamame and your friends. What's the occasion? What does it look like? We're here to investigate the spirits, too. Can't stand the thought of owing you people anything because of this mess. We got our own sense of duty, you know. We can go together or separately. Either way's fine by me. So you're all here to help us, Yamame? We get the wrong idea. We're all just worried about what's going on, too. Anyway, tell us what's going on. Looks like that orange chick brought some spirits. Yeah, and she told us she was the one behind all this, too. I mean, she's pretty suspicious anyway. We had spirits with her when we saw her on the surface, too. What? You went to the surface? It does bug me. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Why'd you release spirits on the surface? What can I say? I was bored and acted on impulse. Okay, I was just messing with the surface dweller. Satisfied? Okay, you can go home now. After you caused all this trouble to the underworld? Not a chance. This is what you do when you're bored? What's Satori been teaching you? We can chat later. If she's the culprit, then let's help catch her. Parsi, you come with me. Yamai Kasume, you two join up. You got it. Oh, I have units to read. Spider String. This can be used after moving, but doing so will end the unit's turn. It can only be used one time per turn. Unit can use Spider String to pull an ally up to 7 spaces away to be adjacent to unit. It can be used after moving. Okay, well, end unit's turn. That's interesting. Prevailed support type, pattern type, Hell String. Spider String gets +2 range. That's neat. We got Vigor, Persist, Bullseye, Triumph, Faith, Valor. 1 to 6, 1 to 4, 3 to 6, 1 to 3. Okay, Guard, Persist, Cheer, Attune. Attune is great. Sail, Assault. Bucket. Look at this cute little bucket. Blocking, support, defense, vigilance. Plus 50% chance. Shield defense. Ooh, that's great. Bucket, Saru. Mercy, Bullseye, Fury, Guard, Drive. Focus, Sense, Fury. Sense is the only defense. It's kind of annoying, but so is Guard. It's the only defense. Fury, Devote. Ooh, another Devote user. Pressure. Ooh, we got another pressure that's not just Remy. Triumph. Need, Prevail, Break Power Limit. She's a 3.0. Units close combat weapons gain +2 attack and 10% crit rate. Distinct shotgunning. Key defeat, jealousy can increase damage dealt depending on how many skills the enemy has learned. Interesting. See, ooh, a map attack. Short range, but the boat's in trouble. But you know what? That's gonna be a thing for next time. It's already been over 2 hours. Wow, look at the time. Are you going on a break too? Yes, me. There's nothing better than taking a nap on a bed of red leaves. Too bad they're not in season yet. Yeah, it's winter. Ah, don't be sad. Hunter will come. You just have to wait. See you next fall. Okay. Pretty good. We'll move on for now though, since I need to go to bed.